Welcome to Urban Survival Vids. Back at you with another video. Let's get into the video. Fair use, fair use.
I'm Alicia Richards. So glad you're with us. Tonight, we begin with new information in the case of an 11-year-old Perry County boy accused of killing his father.
Police say the boy, Clayton Dietz, shot and killed his father, Douglas Dietz, inside their home on South Market Street in Duncannon. We have team coverage, and we begin with Sarah Wilson, who is live in Duncannon. Sarah?
Alicia, Dennis, good evening to you. Just hours before this all happened, the boy's mother posted on Facebook wishing her 11-year-old son happy birthday. Court documents show that the family celebrated around midnight, but around 3 a.m., tragedy would hit. Police say what began as a birthday celebration for 11-year-old Clayton Dietz ended hours later with his father, 42-year-old Douglas Dietz, dead, allegedly shot by the boy himself.
This is a very sad situation, and it's a situation that will take quite some time to work its way through the court system.
Clayton was charged with criminal homicide on his 11th birthday, just hours after celebrating with his parents at midnight. According to court documents, the shooting happened around 3 a.m. Tuesday. Clayton's mother, Jillian Dietz, told police that she and her husband Douglas had gone to bed. She woke up to a, quote, bang. That's when she turned on her bedroom lights and found Clayton standing in the closet. She told police that her son said, quote, he's dead. But there is plenty about this case we still do not know. No comment. Perry County District Attorney Clay Maris didn't fill in any of those blanks today. But according to court documents, Clayton's mom says he was upset when he was told to go to bed and had his Nintendo Switch taken away. He admitted to police that he got the key to the gun from his father's drawer. And that is when police say the boy told them that he went inside that safe looking for his Nintendo Switch and instead got the gun, took it out, and allegedly shot his father in the head.
When a juvenile is charged with murder, they automatically begin as charged as an adult.
Which is the case for Clayton right now, but that could change through what's called decertification.
And decertification is a filing where the defense tries to say the individual should be prosecuted in the juvenile justice system for a variety of reasons.
That's up to a judge, and whatever they decide will make a huge difference.
The big difference is that the adult court system, if someone is convicted of first-degree murder, they have a much longer sentence. Because this is a juvenile, the juvenile does not automatically get life without the possibility of parole. That law changed a number of years ago.
And again, that will be up to a judge. The attorney you just heard from is not Clayton's attorney, but he tells me that he has tried other cases like this in the past. He says it is possible more charges could be coming in a case like this. That does include the possibility of first-degree murder. We're live in Duncannon. Sarah Wilson, ABC 27 News.
Sarah, thank you.
Hi, I'm
Okay, now let's get into it. First off, RIP to the victim. This is a tragic story. I want to start off with a couple details. This is an old news clip. In the newest news clip, the boy has been charged as an adult, and his attorney had waived their rights, I guess, to the next of the first proceeding to the next proceeding. He's trying to get the young child. He's trying to get the young man. He's trying to get him into juvenile court, so he won't be charged as an adult. Because right now he's being charged as an adult. In Pennsylvania, the law, if anybody above 10 commits a homicide, they get charged as an adult. So it's a couple of key things that I want to touch up on. First off, they having a party at 12 o'clock. He's 11 years old. Normally, I would think parties would be done during the day. So it seems like maybe, the grown-ups were having a party just as much as the kid. Second of all, they said that they told the kid that that the father took the Nintendo Switch away from the boy, and the boy went looking for the Nintendo Switch, and it was in where the gun is kept, in the gun safe, and he had the key. So I just feel that they were that's very that's not wise. It's not wise at all. And why would you put the boys Nintendo Switch where the gun is? I would think that you would keep the Nintendo Switch in your room, put it in the closet somewhere. He put it in the safe. So that's not safe at all. And then the kid was able to get the key. So I don't know how he was able to get the key. Like, you would have that key put up that no one should know where it's at. But he got the key and he ended up taking his father's life. It's very tragic. But I watched another news clip, and the father's best friend, who they consider like the uncle to the kid, he was saying that the boy came from a tumultuous house before, and I guess it was a lot of trauma involved. He's autistic, and I think he got sexually assaulted in that other house that he was in. So the kid had a lot of issues, and they said that they were getting he was getting extra attention, extra help, like therapy and things to that nature. So everyone is like wondering how this can happen. But honestly, I don't know how this can happen. But I'm gonna say, a lot of these kids don't get disciplined. So when you start disciplining them, it's something foreign to them. And they feel like they're above being disciplined because this is something out of the norm. That's why when I was growing up, you got disciplined early, so it's something that you grew up with. And when you got disciplined, it was nothing out of the ordinary. You kind of expected it to happen when you did something wrong. But yeah, it's like we leave these children with these devices all day, and then we take it away from them, and then we think about, like, we wonder why they act up. You got to understand what these devices are doing to the kid's brain. You understand? They actually got lawsuits going on right now. How the video games and movies and affected children's brains and some adults too. So we got to understand the mental and physical effects that these games and these devices have on children's minds. Also social media. This could have been avoided, for the simple fact this could have been avoided, that you don't hide the Nintendo Switch in the gun safe, and the gun safe shouldn't be accessible to an 11-year-old child. He should not know where that key is at, nothing about it. And the kid knew what a gun was. So honestly, I think that the kid done been through so much. He was mad. Yeah, listen, I'm going to get this gun. Did he think it through? I don't think so. But the mother said that he said he's dead, so he knew that he took this man's life. So that being said, we all know what guns do. 11-year-old know what a gun will do to somebody. Yeah, it's just tragic. So I think we all should be in our kids more life if we not know what they doing, know what games they playing, you know, have conversations with them on a daily to see where they mind at and their mental health. Because kids go through a lot of stuff and they don't tell their parents. And it's sad that, kids have to go through this world harboring all these different emotions and thoughts. sometime, you know, by themselves. So reach out to your kids, reach out to the young people around you. If you got any guns in your house, make sure they locked up. Make sure the keys is unaccepted, what make sure the keys is not accessible to the children. We're gonna keep that in. You know, we don't do no retakes. We just gonna go through with it. But yeah, be safe, man, and talk to your children. And time after time, I done seen this. It was another case where 15-year-old killed his father after the father threw him a lavish birthday party. So we understand that these kids, a lot of these kids are living in an abnormal world. So I would expect a lot of these kids are abnormal. We just think they're normal, but it's a lot going on in their heads, and we got to get down to the bottom of this. But I want to say RIP to this guy. They ain't say nothing about the father, you know, abusing the kid or nothing. So from what I hear, that he was a good father and he loved the child, and the child was loved. And it's just a fortunate situation that this had to happen, y'all. But let's stay aware of these things, you know. Let's get the dialect going. And y'all stay safe out there. We got another video coming for you. And just stay tuned, y'all. Y'all be good, stay safe, and don't give up on these children. Don't give up on these babies, man. They the future. All right. So show these babies, if you got any babies and children, young people around you, show them some love. Show them some extra love. They need it. It's a cruel world we living in. All right, y'all be good.